Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It was the second Monday of July, and center court was packed. Strawberries were being spooned, champagne was fizzing, and the atmosphere was as ripe as a summer peach. Wimbledon was in full swing, grace, grit, and ground strokes. But Piers Morgan, ever the contrarian, had other plans. Sitting smugly in a plush leather chair on live television, clad in a blazer so loud it could interrupt a Federer serve, Piers leaned forward and dropped a verbal ace. Let's be honest, tennis is for people who can't play cricket. The studio went silent. The next morning, social media was a blazing mess of tennis balls and angry emojis. Wimbledon officials reportedly choked on their cucumber sandwiches. Andy Murray allegedly broke a racket, not in anger, but in utter confusion. Even the Queen's corgis were said to be deeply offended. But Piers wasn't done. As a proud cricket traditionalist, raised on the sound of leather on willow and long afternoons discussing the merits of seam versus swing, he took it personally that tennis was stealing the British summer spotlight. Look at them, he continued on air, pointing to a screen showing Novak Djokovic stretching like a ballerina, prancing around in white like it's a fashion show. At least in cricket, we earn our grass stains. A rogue clip of Piers attempting a forehand years ago at a charity match. He'd missed the ball entirely and collided with a ball girl. Twitter pounced. "Ah, yes," someone quipped. "The man who thinks breakpoint is something you reach emotionally after batting for 5 minutes." But to Piers, this was war. He announced an event, the Battle of the Bat and Racket, a one-day, two-sport challenge at Lord's, live-streamed to the nation. The contestants? Representing tennis, Tim Henman and Emma Raducanu. Representing cricket, Kevin Peterson and Piers Morgan, against all sensible advice. The first round, tennis. Piers insisted on using a cricket bat instead of a racket. The ball was served, and Piers swung hard, only to spin completely around, fall backward, and knock over the umpire's chair. Henman laughed so hard he nearly forfeited. Raducanu offered him a racket. Piers declined. "I stand by my words," he grunted, brushing grass off his backside. "Real sport doesn't come with towels between points." Then came round 2, cricket. Tim Henman hadn't held a cricket bat since year 10, and Raducanu kept asking which side was the googly end. Piers grinned. His moment had come. Peterson bowled. Henman ducked. Raducanu flinched. The tennis team managed a total of 3 runs, 2 of which were extras. Piers, inflated with pride, strutted to the crease with all the subtlety of a peacock on parade. The crowd, sensing impending disaster, held their breath. First ball, a Yorker. Piers didn't even see it. Bowled. Golden duck. And yet, as the crowd roared with laughter, Piers stood up, arms raised like he'd just scored a century at Lord's. "Exactly!" he shouted. "That's the beauty of cricket. Unforgiving, ruthless, real." The media dubbed the day a draw, though unofficially, cricket took the win on entertainment value alone. Back in the studio the next evening, still limping slightly, Piers gave a final remark. "I still believe tennis is the soft option, but after today, I'll admit, I respect the cardio." Wimbledon carried on, unbothered and elegant as ever. But somewhere between game, set, and match, Piers Morgan had given the world something it didn't know it needed, a reason to laugh during rain delays. And maybe, just maybe, a new doubles format. Bat in one hand, racket in the other.